Lenihan Boxing Social in association with Forged Irish Stout, freebets.com. Empire Fight Store and Ready to Fight. We're here. Frank Smith, Lewis Crocker, devastating knockout, a terrific left hook. I think it was a left hook, it happened that quick. Give me your instant reaction.
Unbelievable finish. You know, he delivered. He did what he needed to do. This was a pressure moment for him. He's got his headline at home. And, you know, he's in Belfast. You've had some great nights over the years here with the likes of Carl Frampton, Ryan Burnett, you know, most recently Michael Conlon as well. And this was his opportunity to take that throne, really. And he's done that. Ulster Hall, a special venue for it as well. Some atmosphere in there. But, yeah, what a finish.
Tonight reminds you a bit like York Hall, you know, where it's sort of the crowd's a bit on top here, and it was a bit of a raucous atmosphere. I had a few people come upstairs and I was like, you know what, you've got it bang on.
It's a much more attractive York Hall. Yeah, you know, it's York Hall if York Hall had been redesigned a few years ago. But yeah, look, it was an amazing venue for it. You know, it's why there's been some great nights of boxing here over the years. But I think all the fights delivered as well. You know, from top to bottom, it was a great night of boxing. And when you're in an atmosphere like this, you know, it's intense. You know, and they're the kind of fights you need to see.
Is this perfect preparation for Lewis now to move into some even bigger fights? By the way, credit to Felix came here and did a great performance again. He's still got up after that, wanting to carry on fighting. But for Lewis now, you've got Paddy Donovan there. That's a huge fight over here. I believe that sells something out as well with a decent undercard. Is that the fight you want to sort of, you know, manoeuvre him into? I know you spoke about it beforehand, but now is it more realistic?
I'd love to do that fight. You know, a lot of people saying it's too early or you should build it up, but so many of these fights don't happen. You talk about so many fights over the years, we go build them up, keep having a few more, and then do it. And then you miss them, and they don't happen. I think now's a great time to do that fight, and I think we can get that fight done. I think it sells a load of tickets. I think it's a massive fight, and I think both guys would be up for it.
Chef Clarke, obviously a good performance over a seasoned Tommy McCarthy. What did you make of his performance? He went in there and did what he had to do tonight. A good performance?
I think a brilliant performance. You know, Tommy McCarthy, an experienced fighter. You know, that was Chef's 8th fight tonight, albeit he's had, you know, a long amateur career. That was a brilliant performance from him, and it's the kind of fight as well he needs if he wants to step onto the, you know, the kind of fights Chef wants to go into. He wants to move quickly, and it was the right fight for him. Tommy McCarthy showed so much heart in there, and he kept on coming, and, you know, perfect matchmaking from Tom Dallas, I think.
A couple of the young guns, Buttigieg, I think that's how you pronounce his name. I keep getting it wrong, but I'm just going to call it Leah. And Giorgio. Fantastic performances, both put on sort of statement victories. What did you make of them as well? They're the new crop coming through. It was a good night for them.
Yeah, great win from Leela, as you say. He was on early doors. And
what I said something different.
Yeah. Well, no, you said his surname, but I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to risk it, basically. I could, but, you know, I'm not going to take the test and the risk, am I? So great win from him. Giorgio, unbelievable finish. He just replicated what he did in Dublin. You know, he did that. It was that same finish back in November on his debut. I think he's got a massive future. He's got some big nights to come. So yeah, brilliant from him. Kurt Walker in an entertaining fight on the card as well. You obviously had Conor Walker with a great win. Glad we could get him out, you know, because he's been waiting for that Cyrus fight. You know, hopefully Cyrus is back as soon as he can. But Conor's got some great opportunities in the 147 division. You know, one of the fights people were talking about is maybe the Crocker fight for him. You know, that would be an entertaining fight. It would be a great fight to see. Another good win as well from, we spoke about Chef Clarke obviously, and then Paddy Donovan. You know, Paddy, albeit a tough test for him tonight, he got through it and he looked good.
Moving on away from this fight week, Conor Benn up very soon. Excited to see him back in the ring and not looking past his opponent, but if he does get past, what we're looking at for him after that. We know the Eubank Junior fight's sort of gone by the wayside, but he wants to step up. He's calling every name under the sun in that division. So surely after this one, it's got to be a big one.
Yeah, look, this is his second fight in 20 months, and I think Peter Dobson's going to come and bring it. It's going to be a big build-up between the two of them because he does a lot of talking. So does Conor. We know that. But look, this is Dobson's opportunity to come and take it all away from Conor Benn. But Conor is ready for anyone. He wants to fight anyone, whether it's 147, he even looked at 154. You know, the Eubank he was looking at 160. Like 147's his focus, but Conor Benn will fight anyone. And he always has been that way. You know, we got to get the right fight for him next, but he needs a big fight, and that's what we're working on now.
Frank Smith, I appreciate your time.
Cheers, mate. Good to see you.
We need to think of a new advert for freebets.com.
Get your best betting offers from freebets.com. Yeah, that'll do.
The following deals are now live.